Alright, what's up, YouTube? Probably cut that down. Gotta get this. All right. Four AP away. Got in just in time. 600 megabytes. We got 25 minutes to reset. Not too worried. Oh yeah, they finally updated the character request so that it actually says use upgrade data instead of upgrade. There we go. Alright, I think there's like 5 pilots that I still need to take all the way up. Yeah. Well, which one does McAllis come from? This one, right? No. Okay, there we go. No luck today. At least we got a beam ranged. The rarest item in the entire game. Next to Fierce Enemy Assault. Beam ranged. Alright. Oh, we have 7 stages and 3 hard. Okay, good. Stop. Do I have the other... I don't remember who the other Universal Century Leader is. Oh. Just bring that. Get some experience on it. Jesus. Oh, wait. Ugh. Such a pain to find the pilot here. Especially when I don't remember who it is. Oh, it's the chick. What's her name? Ah, Aina. What's up, Nomic? Yes, you should absolutely call it there. You shouldn't have done the one. You got lucky. Awesome. You got the better unit. This is absolutely not a banner to summon on. Absolutely not. It is terrible. I'm actually going to make a quick video in a little bit about it. Because that's just what everybody wants. Ugh. Yeah. Theoretically, I'm actually on board with trying each banner once. You can make some, you know, kind of silly mathematical argument for it. But yeah, this is just a god-awful banner. Plus, what did they put? They added some featured units to it. They're only at 0.25% pull rate. But did they put Easy 8 on again? I can't remember. They added a couple lame things onto it. I can't recall. I forgot how much I hate hearing that from IO. Well, I mean, not hate it, but dumb. What's up, Dallas? That's good. And you know, here's a hot tip for F91. The suit is good. The pilot, generally people don't like it too much because it doesn't have double defend. But that's an EFSF suit. A lot of very good durability pilots, you know, tank pilots, have the EFSF tag. So you can get a little bonus out of using ones like, I believe Io Fleming, Koaraki. That's you couldn't have him. Io Fleming, well, you could. There's like a 1 in 13 chance. Crap. The dude from Narrative Apex, Jonah. So there's a couple of good pilots that you could have put in there instead of Seabrook. So keep that in mind. Oh, full armor. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so that's right. It wasn't... Yeah. Yeah, it's Psycho Zaku in full armor, which I have both of those maxed. So this is only a 2.5% pull rate banner for me. Yeah, I'd be better off pulling on this. How is Helphus? It was the only unit I wasn't able to get on the last banner. Should I shoot for it before the 25th? Go, no. Sorry. All of the banners out right now are awful. I don't even know which one to tell you is worse. I really hate Phoenix. I think Phoenix is... Like, when you're a brand new player, he hits on par with normal units, so sure, he'll help you, but... As far as being a limited attacker, bro, he's a worthless piece of crap. And, like, I'm not trying to start a fight, but, like, anybody that defends how, like, oh, but he can do this and that, and he's, like, evasive, and he can escape combat. People are imagining, like, theoretical, made-up scenarios. First of all, it's once per combat. Second, they're envisioning, like his ability to move after his second attack, but not be able to attack after. People's defensive imagination for that, it's all like fantasy, because it assumes that there's none of your other allies there that are just going to take the hit instead of you. So, who really cares? I'd rather just have a unit with sway. This is a limited attacker. Like, he hits like a wet blanket, and his evasiveness doesn't really matter that much. And yeah, so Dallas, I understand that. So if you've done some rolls, you've gotten some units, I would sit as long as possible, but I don't judge the new players as harshly for going after every banner. I remember being new at Gacha. I couldn't understand why in the world anybody would talk about saving for a certain banner when I needed SSRs. What's up, Vortex? What about you, Vortex? Did you pull on this one? You're saving, right? You know better. Yes, Dallas, sit on your 28k. At least wait for a decent single limited banner. And I don't, I always yell at you guys to save. But there really are, like, great free-to-play units. You've got a handful of URs. You've got UR pilots. You can get so much done. You don't need, like... I understand wanting to fill out your box. I always do, too. That FOMO, but... Look, man, just save your diamonds for a month or two, and you're going to get so much more value out of them. You got UR Atlas? That's awesome. I'd rather have the Zeong, but, like, the Atlas, and I mean this purely aesthetically, looks awesome. I mean, dude, they even put on... So they put the 0.5% chance to pull either Psycho or Full Armor Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's actually good. Not for me because I have a maxed, but Thunderbolt's actually a good addition. That's good. And then you've got a 0.25% chance to pull Psycho Zaku, which is... but it's still increased chances to pull year-old... They're almost a year old now. Year-old gacha units. So... Stream of Luck is real. Maybe I'll get mine, man. I haven't gotten anything good from tickets for a while. A long time. Why are you doing that? Hmm? Yes. You see this stupid face? That's right, guys. I'm not playing with myself. I'm playing with my cat. Keep hitting up my Discord before you make your choices. Good. Very, very smart. Awesome Kitty. You can have her. You can have her. Send me your address in Discord. I'll poke a box, or I'll poke a couple holes in a box, or not. And you can have this worthless, mangy feline. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright. Just some guy. Don't be gross, man. God, you're disgusting. Can't I sit here and just... I don't want to say it. I don't like saying the P word. It's gross. Well, not gross. It's, it's very adult. I mean, I'll cuss and, say fucking stuff like that, but... The P word, that's a little bit much. This is family friendly here, boys. Already 4 of them? Oh, okay. So, yeah, 4 cats. You're playing Gundam, so I assume that you're my age. You're close to 40. So, a male cat lady. I get it. I'm right there with you, bro. Sis. Fellow cat haver. By the way, so that's why when I have the cat in my lap, that's why I don't even notice it at first. That's why you'll catch me doing this constantly, because it's spring. She's shedding like nuts. It's not quite as bad right now, but when spring first started, when it first started getting warm, she'd sit on my lap and I'd just be here the whole time. And like half the time I'd be recording a video and not even realizing. What? You're in your 20s and you watch Gundam? I thought this was only for like 35 plus. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Vortex. Have a good one, bud. It's a cat. This cat doesn't give a shit about me. This cat likes sitting on my lap. It kind of likes when I pet her sometimes. I think I've said this before. It's a little dark and also, like, very accurate. This cat would not care whether I live or die until my corpse grew cold. She would love me exactly the same now as when I'm a warm corpse. She would not notice until I grew cold. Then she would go find somebody else's lap to sit on. That is the end of this cat's affection for me. Too expensive to move out? Oh, dude, it's insane. You know, just a whole other topic here. I think society as a whole, or at least a lot more people are starting to recognize it. Fuck these boomers. Look, man, am I tired of going to McDonald's and having some shitty kid do a shitty job and giving me a shitty face? Yeah, really fucking tired of it. On the other hand, I think we all realize that these boomers telling us, do this, do that, you know, just pull yourself up and blah, blah, blah. Dude, you are an average moron that went to school for, I don't know, maybe you graduated high school, and just as a clueless retard, went through life, graduated high school, got a fucking job. Oh, you mean like a really good one? No, just got a fucking job. And by 21, had a house and wife and kids. Shut the fuck up telling me how to do things. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I got mad there. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's a whole generation that can go fuck itself. Went to get Lego 5 years ago. Saw some Gundam in the aisle over. Haven't looked back. Well, now you're kind of making the boomers point, asshole. Thank you. Oh, let's see. Oh, good. More MS Doc suits. Well, you know, it's maybe I've told this story before. Whatever. Nothing I talk about that interesting. I'll complain about work to my dad every once in a while, and because that's what I like to do. I like to whine. Obviously, if you guys haven't picked up on that by now. And he'll go, well, do you think about doing something else? I drive truck. So I went to college like 20 years ago, hated it, you know, dropped out / got kicked out. Turns out you just can't just sit around, jerk off for a couple months and not go to any single class at all one time. They kick you out for that. And then I never went back. But yeah, so I got my CDL. I make decent money driving truck. And so I'll complain every once in a while. And he'll go, do you ever think about doing something else? Dude, I'm nearly 40. What am I going to do? Go to school? Yeah, are there things I could do? Sure. But like realistically, what, I could go spend a year or two learning a trade to make about the same money that I am? Or without some kind of education, I would be lucky to make $20 an hour. $20 an hour to the boomers, they think that's so like, oh my gosh, that's a good middle class lifestyle for you. It's like, dude, you don't understand. $20 an hour is enough to be a broke piece of shit that can't survive. Like, it's insane. Model kits can be cheaper than like, dude, Lego's insane. I've never been into Lego. As a kid, I dabbled with Connects a little bit. I enjoyed Erector sets, although they were a bit expensive too, and I got toys as a kid. Like I didn't have a terrible childhood, but I did have a broke single mom, so I didn't get everything I wanted. But yeah, Legos were never a thing to me. I never played with Legos growing up. And the cost is just insane. Yeah, they don't understand that that's minimum wage. And people complain about and see and understand inflation and then still think that everything else costs the same. You know, my thing, you know, not that I don't own a restaurant or anything like that. Yeah, going out to eat's expensive, but people will see that their grocery bill like fucking doubled a couple years ago. And then the same person will complain like, I'm not going here anymore. My steak costs $1 more. Yesterday you were complaining that the cost of food doubled like overnight. How do you not understand that things get more expensive at restaurants too? Like, honestly, most of the price increases at restaurant, they were doing their damnedest to keep things down. I don't give a shit about restaurants. I have no experience, but I'm just like, you know, common sense will dictate that when the cost of things double and the service that uses that product, you know, their price only go up $1 or $2, you know, they're losing money. Maybe you could argue that they were charging too much before, but I mean, that's the service industry. You're not buying the food, you're buying, you know, a meal. Like, service out. But yeah, and that's, you know, another thing, not really against the boomers, but I'll look, man, if you're making like $20 an hour or less, you make minimum wage. I always hate when people argue, I don't make minimum wage, I make $18 an hour. Bro, you make minimum wage. Shut up. Plus, I'm in New York State. If you're making $1 or $2 more than minimum wage, you will be making minimum wage within a year or two because they keep upping minimum wage every couple of years. Like when, it was probably about 5 years ago now, minimum wage in New York State went from, I believe it was $8.25 up to $15. And here's the problem with that. How long does it take for the people who are making $15 an hour? Do you think they immediately get like their wage doubled? Do you think they immediately go get like another $7, $8 an hour? No, they just make minimum wage. Maybe they make like a couple bucks over to actually keep people in, but that's about it. You know, like you're not increasing quality of life for the lower class. You're just increasing the cost of living and eroding the middle class. But that's a whole conservative political whatever rant. Still 11 in Ohio. Yeah, it's weird minimum wages across the country. My sister lives down in Florida, and her husband, ex-husband now, you know, she was trying to get him into something. I teased her about this, and it's kind of true. She kept trying to like fix him. He was a pizza delivery boy. If any of you guys have ever done that or know anybody that did, you can actually make decent money from tips delivering pizza. I've never done it, like a tiny bit. I like filled in when I worked at a pizza shop, but you can actually make good money if you're working for a pizza. The drivers I hear about making the most, they work for the shitty chain places like Domino's. Domino's sucks. I hate Domino's pizza. But every delivery driver I meet that works there, they're like, oh, at least a couple years ago, was like, oh yeah, dude, I make amazing money. Thank you for that. Anyway, she tried to get him to be an electrician. He, like, washed out of that. He was... I won't bore you with details, but he was too much of a pussy. He couldn't stand being outside. Tried to get him to be a teacher. He actually did go through with that. It just took him years and years longer than it should have because he was doing online classes and he does not have initiative. And it's like, yeah, he would have been better off if you just let him deliver pizzas. I don't know. Do pizza places even have delivery drivers anymore? Everything's Uber Eats. Those guys. I don't feel bad for them because they sign up for it, but there's no money in that. You can think that you're making money. You're not. Oh, anyway, the reason I went on about that is, like, she would have killed for him to be able to make New York State minimum wage. Down in Florida, it's still like 9. Like, jobs are paying like 11 or 12 bucks an hour. What is this background music? Yeah, I used to really like the local, the Chinese place that was right around the corner from me, basically. Had a delivery driver up until like 2 or 3 years ago. It was nice that I could get food delivered for like, like $5 to $8 or whatever, without paying marked up Uber Eats prices. Dude, so many of the kids that I know, like anybody in their 20s is a kid now. Sorry, Dallas. They pretend that they don't understand how expensive Uber Eats is. Like, dude, do you not see the markup that you're paying? Like, there's the service fee, the delivery fee, the whatever fucking fee, and then, the driver barely makes anything, so you have to tip the driver. And then you're paying marked up menu prices too. I always, like, when it first came to the area, Uber and then Uber Eats took a while to come to Central New York. Anyway, when we finally got, like, I remember thinking, like, oh, this will be for, like, rich people, right? What idiot, like, pays somebody to bring them McDonald's? It's the brokest people I know. People that are perpetually broke. All, like, American poor. So you're still fat, happy, and entertained, and then whining about how poor you are. But, like, struggling to pay all of their bills constantly, forever. And if they get hungry at 2 a.m., they're ordering McDonald's, Uber Eats. No matter what, no discussion. Shut up. I don't have anything else to eat. Fuck you. Yes, you do. You have food in your fridge. You have food in your cupboard. No, I need to pay $30 for a Big Mac. Oh, I hate it. Because, dude, I have the money to waste on that. And I can't do it. Like, I can't spend that money. The only times I've ever done Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever, they're all the same thing, is if I have like a 50% promo. And it basically comes to what the restaurant price is after all the fees. Sorry, it's just old man ranting today, but it's not like there's anything exciting to talk about in Eternal. It's literally the most bare bones thing they could possibly give us. Yeah, it's crazy expensive. Yeah, stay free to play. Definitely. This game is very fun to do free to play, honestly. I had a really good time on a fresh account sticking with strictly free to play characters and pilots and units and stuff. If I could get this goddamn cat hair off my face. Who decided to put the chanting into this music? Because I've got beef with them. I have beef with most of the team on this game. Try harder. Well, now that's a cool animation. But yeah, grinding main story in this game takes a long time. They just make it really drag with all the, like, you can't just hit auto and walk away. You can, but the stage will take a half fucking hour. See, I'm the opposite. I'm way too much of a victim of FOMO. Yeah, I'm a sucker. I like spending. But, I don't know, I've gotten kind of tired of it. And I've been playing just, dude, I finally have gotten back into, like, not like console gaming necessarily, because I'm playing, well, exclusively on my PC now, but, you know, like AAA, well, not even AAA titles, but, you know, regular games, not gacha games. I've been playing pretty much only gacha for quite a while now, because I'm a truck driver. It goes well with my lifestyle, but I've got a solid, you know, I only put in like an 8-hour day now, sometimes less. So I actually have time to sit at home. I've had a bit more energy too. I don't have the right leader on, do I? Oh. Iron Man mode for gacha. Dude, it's a good way to play, and like I said, I'm not just trying to, like, make stuff up for, like, oh, be free to play. It's really fun. I really had a good time sticking to free to play units. You actually have to think about how to get through a stage. I found myself desperate to just use some of the, like, regular general pool, like, ancient pilots in my box. Like just getting to use, like, Asuna, or like any of the double support pilots, even the ones from launch. I would have killed for them. They would have made things so much easier. You know, Setsuna, you know, Char. I would have killed for those when I was doing free to play. Do you like it sounds like you're like me, where you like the boring turn-based stuff. Do you play on PC? Do you use emulators at all? Because there's an awesome / terrible PS2 Gundam turn-based game. It's turn-based combat. MS Saga: A New Dawn. I've played that on the channel a while ago. I love that game. The combat is, I mean, it's turn-based. The combat system is, it's a little different, not very different. There's an energy system. Like your weapons use different amounts of energy and stuff. You know, you can save energy, kind of like Bravely Default. It's pretty much Bravely Default, but like 10 years earlier. Can I form anything? Hell yeah. Hmm. Alright. I'm gonna do these each once because I'm pretty sure once I do one of the event stages, it's gonna make me... It's gonna reset my team. And I don't want to reset it up again. Ko. You sound like such a bitch. Oh, this is a cute song. That's not a bad hit for a SR. I need to get through the Universal Century again. I've watched most of Universal Century. So last year I restarted, I think. I watched the Gundam movies. I've never watched the whole Mobile Suit Gundam, like, you know, MSG. I've never watched the episodes. I've watched the movies like 2 or 3 times. It sounds like the original anime has too much filler in it. I understand there's some gold there, but not interested. Let's see. What else? I watched Origin. And let's see. I watched 8th... I think 8th MS Team was the last thing I watched. I haven't watched Thunderbolt yet. Oh, what's this chick do? Does it tell us here? Okay, she's got triple step. That's nice. MP up. All right. Nice free-to-play pilot. Not a whole lot of suits for her to use. Well, hopefully the new one's good. It's not going to tell us. Okay. Is there a second pilot? Anyway, I haven't watched War in the Pocket again. I'll have to watch that one. Oh, I did watch G-Quux last year. Wherever the fuck that fits in. Oh, by the way, Dallas, make sure, have you done the Changemakers event? In the event screen? Make sure you do that one before it's gone. I'll tell you, the animation in Thunderbolt looks amazing. I enjoy pretty much anything One Year War related, but I haven't gotten a Thunderbolt yet. I'm very bad about starting new anime. And that's a lot of the, Double O is a big one. To me, it's always funny when people get excited about a certain suit. They're like, oh my god, it's Double O Final Riser, and I'm like, I barely remember anything from Double O. I've watched it twice. Every suit that Setsuna pilots, it's just Exia. I can't tell the difference between any of them. I know that there are updates. I know they replace it and blah, 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 but I don't remember any of the details. Every suit that he pilots is just Exia. I don't give a shit. Love the Gundam Mark II with headphones. Isn't Exia at the core of a lot of them? No, he's just like the first main character. He's the main character's like first suit, and then, dude, it's like Gundam Wing. There's like Exia is the base model, and then it gets destroyed, and then he gets what, the Double O, I guess. But yeah, a lot of players, like, they know like the different models of suits and like the form, and it's like, oh, alright. I liked that series too, and also I don't remember anything, you know. I mean, Shining Gundam and Burning Gundam. Oh, here we go. Look, I can tell you like the slight changes with Shining and Burning. Like, Burning got the wings, right? More things on his head, I guess. But for the most part, Shining and Burning Gundam are like exactly the same. But people get so much more excited about Burning Gundam. Like, bro, it's just like exactly the same. Except now Bandai gets to sell you 2 different model kits. Which, if you don't think that's why they do that in every single Gundam series since the first one, you're a bit slow, bud. Oh, I forgot I gotta trigger the secret battles. And that's one thing. So, the other thing, I watched Zeta, but I lost the interest in Double Zeta, so I never watched Double Zeta. The transforming mechanic turned me off, which I don't know how big a part of the show that was. I just remember that I didn't like the first episode and I lost interest. Alright. Wow, that used up a lot of my tickets. Awesome. Yeah, okay. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. Like, a lot of people didn't seem to like Double Zeta. Um, I think I'll probably go see the Hathaway movie. Just to support, like, well, Gundam. I'm angry at Bandai all the time, but like, hey man, I'll I'll support them putting in more global effort for Gundam. Um, and then just anime movies in general. Although it's it's really exciting. Like anime movies have been doing well in theaters. And yeah, that matters. That matters a lot. So it's nice. You know, Demon Slayer made a shit ton of money. I went and saw that. Although, dude, I was really disappointed with Demon Slayer. I thought it was the end of the series. And they made the posters and advertisements for that movie intentionally misleading. Screw you. Yes, they did. Cuz it's like the starting the flames of the final battle or something. So it didn't say it was like it didn't say it was the finale. It said it was the beginning of the end. And that's not how it said it, but that's, you know, the same thing. And I'm like, "Oh, you're pointing out that it's an ending movie, but this isn't the final thing." I went to the theater thinking I was going to see the conclusion of Demon Slayer. And then when there's like a half hour of the movie left, I'm like, I don't think they're fighting Mugen Jutsunsi Michael Jackson. I don't think they're fighting Michael Jackson in this movie. Because I knew the runtime, and I'm looking at my phone, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think they're fighting Michael. Like, if you didn't watch Demon Slayer, the bad guy is literally looks exactly like Michael Jackson. Not just dressed like him. Like, it's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson with less child abuse. I've heard a lot of people actually don't really think that he did that. I don't know. I don't even want to get into that because I don't have a horse in that a dog in that race, and I don't really care. All right, let's just finish that one. Let's see. Yeah, I just want to get my tickets, so. Alright, so we're at 6. Ah, there's Daryl. I forgot that they usually put one here. Alright, so he's a durability unit that has a heal. Alright, he's a single durability. Okay, single support. Still, free-to-play pilot, SSR, Xeon tag, awakening reaction 15%. Okay. This isn't a bad free-to-play pilot. You know, they can't all have double defend. I think 759 is a decent reaction for a free-to-play. On the reaction, that is. Ugh. Grown up and watched through high school, Naruto became a regular thing. I watched Naruto. And then I watched Shippuden almost all the way through. The final battle, where they all go into the cocoons, and then they start a filler arc. I lost interest. I haven't been able to go back. Couldn't watch more filler. Anyway, so what's in theaters is, yeah, the Hathaway movie. The Hathaway movie's, the 15th. So Friday this week? Yeah. Yeah, so Hathaway's going to be in theaters. I'll probably go see it. I didn't love the first one. Really not a whole lot happened. Kind of dry. But I'll go see the second one. You're keen BGB. Okay, I'll try to remember. I swear, I remember conversations. I forget who I have them with. So, especially Discord and YouTube names and stuff like that. Don't be... there's almost no chance I'll remember, but I'll try. But I remember talking with people. I just don't remember who. No. You don't... I think Unicorn is after... Hathaway. I'm not sure. Oh, dude, half of my mods that I talk to in here I can't remember. All right, just 2 more tickets. Well, for this. And then there's, what, 1 more? All right, so I'm halfway through. It's just the ticket. Because I'll reset this as soon as I get the ticket. Yeah, I'm terrible with stuff. I also don't remember things that, like, just happened. Oh, there's more suits here. That's kind of a pain. Ugh, oh well. Trying to get as many max level achievements as I can here without being wasteful. Alright, so I got the rare one there free. All right, 260 max level units. All right, that's max. Well, not maxed, but we got that one. We'll come back there. Okay. Boy, exhilarating content. Oh, there we go. We're out. Alright. Oh, Psycho Zaku's not maxed? I thought I had it maxed. Alright. 14. $3,000 weapon upgrades. Sweet. Oh, I didn't do this one right. There we go. All right. 16, 16, 16, 16. All right. These are 14s. Okay. All right, preemptive strike. This looks like a decent free-to-play support. Oh no, this is a durability, right. Alright, I gotta run through these on manual again. Yeah. Whatever it was, like, probably 4% more leader event chance. Ooh. You know, I wish they would do another event like Igloo, where you got to level the units with a bonus experience on the unit. That was a lot of fun. That put, like, that was content. Exciting content? No. But there was a reason to play the game. There was a reason to grind the stages. I did it gladly. Yeah, it's a shame that they've only done that once. And I bring that up because, and I'm not going out of my way to be negative, but it is like a fact. Like, this is literally as bare bones as an event can be. They didn't do anything special for this. It looks like the units might be decent. The designs are okay, but like, you know, it's just a regular standard event. There's not a single special thing here. There's no panel missions. There's no, like, anything. It is just a bare bones normal event. I don't know. I probably expect too much, but do I think they'll add anything like guilds? I can't even guess, dude. The development team here pulls stuff out of their rear. It's kind of crazy. Wow, that's a big difference. Honestly, in my opinion, the development team's really lazy. And stupid. Like, there's a lot of things that they do in this game that just don't make sense. I don't like guessing what they're going to do anymore. I would love a guild feature. It's really good for the community. I love cooperative stuff in games like this. I would not hold your breath. We're probably... Does anybody remember when the next roadmap live stream is? Did they tell us? They told us at the end of the last one, didn't they? Well, we might know something like... If something like that would happen anytime soon, they would tell us in a month or two. We get a roadmap every quarter, basically. So I guess, end of June, I think, we would, get another roadmap. So another 6 or 7 weeks, you might know. And that's the thing, like, hey man, I'm playing this too. I make content. Some of this is set out of anger, but like, frustration, whatever you want to call it, but this game is mid. This is not a brilliant mobile game or gacha. Nothing really special about it, except for Gundam. It's got Gundam, and that's made it very popular. This game makes really good money for Bandai. Like, it makes like top 10, top 20 gacha lists, like, regularly. It makes millions a month. I think the anniversary, didn't it rake in like 27 or 36 million or something like that? This game makes way more money than it deserves. And I mean that. It doesn't deserve the success it has. It is strictly the Gundam IP. And you would think that, like, oh, the game's doing well, maybe they'll put more effort in. Bro, they dialed this shit in. This game is so dialed in, it's crazy. But I don't know, the gotchas I've played in the past are just better, but like this is more successful. It's crazy. The Gundam IP is huge. Mm. And that's so, and it's much more popular overseas, over in Asia, obviously. So, yeah, they definitely cater to the Japanese fan base a lot more, and we kind of, you know, we're lucky that we get the game, basically. Yep, we got it. Alright, now we just have to do the expert boss. Oh, I brought the wrong team. This should be able to do it, though. And that's the thing. Like I said, man, I'll bitch and whine, but, like, I'm still playing. I still give them my money. Although, that's slowing down a lot. Oh, I thought it was dead. We only did 14 of 24 life bars. Okay. Got it. Close one. Alright. Just have to do expert now. Did I manual the... Okay. Already did it. Good. Alright, well that didn't take long. I wish there was something useful to do with the low-level stuff. Equipment, that is. They're so worthless. But I don't feel like playing games switching around all the equipment and whatnot. It's pretty useless. Alright. Let's see if I have to take this off auto. Good. Glad to hear, Dallas. There's some really good free-to-play stuff in Changemakers. Especially when you're trying to... Like, I was playing staying strictly free-to-play. And I don't mean like, oh, well, only the units that I can, like, pull and stuff like that. No, I mean, like, I wouldn't use anything from the gacha system. And, the Hathaway stuff and the Changemaker stuff was really useful. And that's oh, so what wasn't part of the Changemakers event? I think we got it in our gift box, the aerial use supporter, which is why the supporter that we got with the banner last night is even more laughably awful. Is that it's aerial and underwater. Underwater isn't even a real tag. Like, there's nothing in it. 0 URs, 3 SSRs. I don't know if last night's banners changed anything. And then aerial use, they just gave us a free-to-play aerial use leader, so it's like a couple percentage points cheaper, or more effective rather, the leader skill. Bro, what a terrible leader. Supporter. It's useless. I don't think I'm gonna have to take it off auto. Aww. No. Got it. All right. Now all I have to, the only thing I have to play is going through hard 1, 2, and 3 with the max level team now, eventually. Oh, yeah. Good. Yeah, like I said, they're really real nice gift for brand new and free-to-play players. They're really easy to clear, and just pretty much anything you can get max limit break as a new player is very useful. Okay, so I almost finished that one, but can't all be winners. Alright, so I got 9 of those. Can I get my last event ticket? Oh, there we go. All right, I'm gonna make a quick video. All right. Does this hit? Oh, this hits one thing? Ugh. Ugh. Ew. Ew. It's range 4. Ugh. Gross. Ugh. Oh, well, he's got amazing terrain capability, at least. Oh, he's in underwater use. He is now the best leader in underwater use by miles and miles and, honestly, light years. Rival, unstoppable, test type. Wow, he's got amazing tags. Shippage Inrai, Aerial, did I say that? Yeah, absolutely amazing tags. Can't wait till I get this guy, like, you know, on other banners. No map attack? Gay. Ugh. Like, with the, I know not everything can have a map attack, but, like, it fires a Kamea fucking Mea. How do you not give it a map attack? Alright, Sway, MP up, and boost range. She's a very good pilot to have in your box. Like I said, not worth chasing, but like, yeah. I would love to have that that unit and pilot. It'd be great. What does he do? Range level 4, but bro, I called it. I called it. Boost range 4. That's exactly what I said he'd have. So boring, so vanilla. All right. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games, and today we're just taking a look at the new banner. It's actually out in game. Look, if you don't want to hear me to tell you not summon, you can just, you know, click off. I guess I'm not trying to tell you to go away, but do not summon on this banner. Anyway, let's look at it. So we've got the Atlas Gundam and the Great Zeong. They also added Gundam full armor from Thunderbolt and Psycho Zaku. They're okay. So full armor Thunderbolt is actually a good durability unit. The pilot has double durability. He's an EFSF tag pilot, so very nice thing to have in your box if you don't have it already. Psycho Zaku is okay. And then I talked about this last night. This is the worst possible supporter. Not only is underwater use just terrible. I mean, yeah, so they added 2 SSRs to it. And oh yeah, that's the one that I don't have. Oh, and this is a new one, so now there's 3 added SSRs to it, so there's 8 up from 3 now. Awesome. No, sorry. 7 up from 3. And AUR is in the underwater. It's probably also on aerial use. Yeah, it's also on aerial use. Why am I making fun of this guy so much? Underwater use is just, it doesn't matter. And then aerial use, we just got a free-to-play aerial use supporter a month ago, if that. So there is just no reason to want this guy whatsoever. Whatsoever. Worst supporter in the game by far. So keep in mind that you've got a 1 in 4 chance of getting Atlas Gundam, and then a 1 in 4 chance of getting Great Zeong, any UR that you pick here. So they're 0.75% pull chance each, 1.5 together, so half of your UR units. These guys are at 0.25. So 1 in every 12 units will be full armor, 1 in every 12 will be Psycho, so 1 in every 6 will be one of these two. These are not very valuable. Thunderbolt is, but double durability pilots are not. They're really only valuable for new players. Established players, we've already got a couple of them. We're not desperate for more double durability pilots. So nice pickup, sure, but also 1 in 6 URs that you get in this banner will be a year old. That is how I look at it. Do they have value? Yes. But also you're upping your chances of getting an older general pool unit. In gacha, generally newer is better, not always. You know, we've been finding that out recently. Power creep is not bad in this game. It might actually be non-existent. But yeah, and then there are tickets in the event. Most of you guys have probably already gotten them. But yeah, so just, you know, if you're a new player, I understand that you want to chase like just more, not the newest units. You want just more units. I understand. Try your best to just use what you have in your box right now, and at least wait for a limited banner that has something that's not terrible on it. I think this banner might actually be better than Phoenix. Maybe that's silly. Anyway, I've got my 10 event tickets here, so I'll do this poll. I haven't gotten lucky on these in a while. I got a download bar. Maybe I'll finally get Superbia. Or Superb, or whatever it's called. Getting you are. I haven't gotten lucky on tickets in a while, so maybe I'll get the supporter. The collector in me would be happy to get the UR supporter, but yeah, it's pretty bad. No way! Bro, it's the Zeong that fires a Kamehameha. I don't care if this thing's strong or not. I'm happy that I got it. Atlas looks really cool, too. But, okay. I may actually have needed that copy of Blue Destiny. Very nice. Okay. They earned 1 multi from me. Because I spend. This doesn't change anything for me. Alright, now we get Atlas, right? Nah, no download bar. So, I wasted 3,000 diamonds for a video. Ooh. Couple of supporters. Am I gonna get Poophead? Yeah, no, I'm very happy I got Zeong. I'll give you power. Oh, okay. Oh, so that's one-shot killer. I already have, what's her name? Lacus, but nice to complete the collection. Alright, I'm not playing. Okay, so we didn't get a feed. We're done. We're done. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a good one. I'll be back with more for you soon. Eventually. Later. Alright, that's just ending the recording, not the stream. Oh, that's cool. I got the new unit. That's neat. It's hard to stop pulling. I'm like, well, I just got a supporter. I should pull another one. Nah. We're done. Yeah, that would have been insane. But hey, man, I got a supporter. It doesn't really help me at all because I have Lacus, but... Is she the energy support? Yeah, so if I need an energy one-shot killer leader, there we go. You don't have a UR supporter yet? It feels bad not to have a UR supporter for your team. And also, I think you've probably already noticed. Does it matter? Dude, supporters in this game, they're just a cash grab. They're such a cheap, obvious cash grab. They do nothing. It's just a leader skill and then the support skill, whatever. People don't even remember to use the support skill half the time. So they just monetized leader skills. It's just very predatory. All right, so here's the thing to know about this game. He actually is very good because he leads the Mobile Suit Gundam series team. Most series in this game are very specific. Like, let's look at Gundam Seed. So she leads Mobile Suit Gundam Seed. If you notice, well, you don't know all the units in game. These are only suits from Seed, like Season 1. Not Destiny, not the movie, whatever, manga, shit, and whatnot. I think this is a G Generation thing that they count. Oh, and that's Build Divers, but it's just suits from Seed. That's it. And then there's leaders for Destiny. And then they actually have a Stray too, but no, she's Seed. Where is Seed Destiny? Yes. All right, so you can see this is Seed Destiny. This is only suits that were in Seed Destiny. There is overlap with Freedom. Freedom was in both shows, or both seasons. So he's on both series, but yeah. Strike Freedom, that wasn't in Season 1, so it's not in the Seed series, you know. On the other hand, all right, Mobile Suit Gundam, for some reason, is everything in the Universal Century before Zeta. The entire Universal Century before Zeta. So you'll see, yeah, this Thunderbolt unit, that's Mobile Suit Gundam. Well, Caswell's Gundam. Striker Custom, whatever that's from. 0083 Stardust Memory is Mobile Suit Gundam. GPO 3. GPO 2. Psycho Zaku from Thunderbolt. You got Blue Destiny. Camphor. Sharzaku from the Origin. Xeon, well, we know that's 8th MS team. Whatever the hell this thing's from, that's from G Generation series, I think. All this stuff. Yeah, the new Atlas Gundam, well, that's from Thunderbolt, that's not surprising. Big Rang from Igloo. Yeah. There's that, and another exception is also Universal Century. For some reason, Char's Counterattack includes the Hathaway movies. The Hathaway movies don't include, like, the Hathaway tag, movie tag, doesn't include Char's Counterattack, but Char's Counterattack includes all the Hathaway stuff. No idea why. No, it's not like, I don't think it's that. It's just weird. So yeah, anyway, the Mobile Suit Gundam series, which, by the way, you have him in your box, you have a copy of Drennan Masai. So this is a gacha unit, but you get one copy of him for free from the tutorial. He also leads Mobile Suit Gundam, so you only get him at 18%. Bright Noah starts at 25, so yeah, it's weaker, but he's still a very, very good free-to-play leader. So you can see I mean, it's the same tag, it's the same series. So, yeah, if you thought that this was like a lame tag, like a lame series, it doesn't work like the other ones. So Mobile Suit Gundam is one of the strongest tags, like, series in the game, just because of how many things are in it. And if you haven't already, make sure that you get this guy, Xenon Teagle, and her from the shop. She leads all alternative series units. Xenon is all the UC series units. And then there's also this one. She does protagonist. Well, actually, this one and that, you get these ones from the panel missions. This one, actually, all of these ones on the bottom, the SR ones, other than these guys being from the panel missions, these first two, these ones are all in the G shop. You don't need to worry about her. Xeon it's under Universal Century. It's under Mobile Suit Gundam. You don't need this. It's just collection purposes only. But yeah, protagonist and then rival. These are also very useful tags. And then this one is brand new. This is Tenacious and EFSF. So a very interesting supporter there. So yes, they are only 14%, but also 14% to very, very good categories. Look, man, 5 very strong units on a weak leader skill compared to 5 mediocre units on a better leader skill. A lot of times, like, look, man, you don't use... A lot of times the best units in your box are more than, like, 10% better than other, like, average ones. So if you're going to fret over using a leader skill that's, like, 10% more, but the caliber of units is less... I'm saying this, I'm wording this terribly, I know, but hopefully you're getting the point. Like, yeah, 5 very good units with a poor leader skill is much better than 5 mediocre units with the best leader skill. Doesn't matter. You've been using those and get... Okay. You would be surprised by how many people are just, like, clicking, like, randomly and just, like, blind retards playing games like this, which, you know, everybody's new at some point, but also, fuck those guys, you know? They should know all this stuff. I'm only half serious. Not completely joking. I do hate dumb people. You know, why don't people take this game as seriously as I do? It's insane. You should spend hours and months learning this game and talking in the community and learning the finer details. You know, basically not having sex with the women. Fucking casuals. Alright, let me go back to the development map before I forget. Alright. I can't hold it. I need it. My 2 tickets. Alright, I've gotten lucky 2 pulls in a row. This is still a multi. Give me another UR. Bullshit, guys. I never get lucky. Oh my god. If I get worship in the garage, do I wait for them to be full? No. No, I remember not understanding either. This is strictly just... It's just, so minimum 4 hours. I don't know what interval it goes up. The amount that you get will go up steadily. Like every couple minutes or every 10 or 20 minutes or whatever. It's not just hours either. But no, this will go up there. And there's a max pool. So you can see, you can actually click here. And it will tell you the rate that it's collected and the level. So the levels go up with your character level. Your rank level, that is. You know, the one that your character, or like your player rank experience, is that's what puts this up. So it's going to take you a while to get everything 5 out of 5. But yeah, you'll just get more things per hour. And there is a storage limit. So they'll all max out at the same time. I believe it's 3 days. So yeah, you get 10 AP per hour at max. That's 240 per day, 720 max. So when it's level 4, you get 9, I think, and it'll be like it'll be 10% less. Whatever the 3 days is the max. So yeah, it's like 640 or something like that. 648 is the max at level 4. So yeah, you have to get it every 3 days, but there is a daily mission every day to get 20 AP or more from the warship. 20 AP is the minimum you can get anyway. So it's not that you miss out on 1,000 gold. It's that without doing that, you won't be able to get your 50 diamonds from doing 6 daily missions outside Master League. Which you can scoff at 50 diamonds, but that's 1,500 diamonds a month. That's, half a multi. So do your best to make sure you get that every day. No. That's very understandable. There's a lot of things that aren't completely obvious at first, and you're trying to min-max. Dallas, I appreciate you because you play just like I do. You want to min-max, and that's this game is all these gachas are all about resource management. So no, keep it up. You're not being silly. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. I meant to go to event. I didn't do this before. Okay. Let's see. All right, I just got the 3,000 one. Yeah. No. I've got more tickets. Yeah, it's the last week of the month. Every time. It's always the last week of the month. Alright, Gundam Geminas. Alright. I can never wait for 10 tickets. Thing's called Man Roddy. Haha. Yay. You like its bullfrog face? Yeah. It's a cutie. I don't remember what series it was from. Ooh, Thunderbolt GOG. Neat. I love the early, like... Basically, anything from the 1 Year War in Gundam, I always like. I'm very simple. I don't think I'm going to have enough to complete the map. can I do... Oh, I've got 2 extra suits. Okay. Or 2 extra development materials. Nice. Oh, and another thing, just to point out how silly it is. If you think that you're missing something with the MS dock, you're not. It is stupid. There is no point to these. At all. They're just there. They keep giving us more for no reason whatsoever. You would think that, like, oh, maybe there's a bonus or something like that? Nah. No, there's... Like, it would make sense if they had some kind of little teeny little bonus or something like that. 1% extra capital drop or something silly. You know, 2% extra drop rate on extra weapon material. Something completely negligible that gave these things some kind of reason to care about. One tiny bit. There's nothing. It's completely useless. It's been in the game since launch. There is no reason for it whatsoever. And if you notice, you can barely even see them. Like, you can go through this with only being able to see the corner of it. So, very useless. Yeah, and that takes you over there. I never even accessed that from there. Anyway. Alright. I'm gonna kill my stam, and then we're gonna be done for today. Close to my bedtime. I know, dude. It's absolutely crazy. Well, all right. Hey, Dallas. Good talking to you. Nice meeting you. I'm scrolling back up. What's the name in the Discord again? Keen. Keen. Yeah. Hey, also, if you catch me streaming playing Slay, do not be afraid to pop in and ask questions or shoot the shit or whatever. I need people to talk to when I'm stream. I'm not very good at talking to myself. But